Hello guys and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 Way of Life. In the previous episode we conquered this county and we're doing quite fine actually there. And I think now it's time that we started to continue our expansion in here and we can actually claim Lombardy from the normal de jure claims. So we'll go to this dude, declare the war, and we'll have a de jure claim on Lombardy. And I feel confident enough that I can actually take it. I'm surprised there is no like press all claims, but hey, we'll go with that. The jure claim of Lombardy will do it. We'll put that at conflict with everybody, so we will have to drag all the troops we can get into this war. And everybody go to Lombardy, that's where I want my troops. He doesn't, the Duke of Lombardy now, my previous king, doesn't really own that much army, so I can actually easily claim it. The only problem are his vassals, his allies. So if he doesn't get any, I can actually get rid of most of my troops. And I have another son. So my vassals are becoming younger and younger, and I will have to eventually change the laws. Unfortunately, at the moment, medium... Okay, so I cannot change the law. I would like to change it to medium and eventually to high. Or medium would allow me that. Revocation on infidel titles. Vassals can no longer fight each other, that would be great. Your oldest child inherits. I will need a high crown authority. So that will take a while. Unfortunately, so we'll have to do it eventually, but that will take a while for us. So for now I'll just siege this land. Let's see how is this war going. I'm really surprised that he didn't call anybody. And that is actually quite surprising. And the child can be taught, so educate the child. Yeah, you can do it. We don't particularly care that much who is going to educate it. Only thing is I'm losing money, so we may actually assault it soon. Maybe nobody responded to his call for help. That is possible. But nobody actually said yes to that. So I think what I will do, I will combine them, I will create a new unit and just take my retinues. I can move everybody else out and then dismiss them, and that will be enough to siege the land that I want to siege. So we don't have to keep paying for troops that we no longer need anymore really. There's little war in there going as well, but that's okay. Just double make sure that we're not doing anything stupid, we're not. So, can I dismiss all my vassals? Perfect. And that leaves you with that. So, no retinues will be disbound, no special event troops will be disbound, that's fine. Okay, awesome, with that we'll be able to siege this land easily. That is actually quite easy, boring siege really to do. Because all we have to do is take land over and we are done. So I have to start planning how to expand and how to get over of Byzantium. I would like to grab one more kingdom, preferably like Brandenburgia or something. Claim it as my own. And then eventually I would like to basically expand and swear fealty to Byzantium and take over the empire. That's something we'll have to figure out how to do it. So in here, this dude, let's start fabricating some claims on him. Let's see, let it run on the slower speed, like level 2, and then we can start looking at the duchies in here. Duchy of Provence, anyone has a claim on it? Okay, claim would allow me to get it, but obviously Pope will not do that. Claimants, none of them will join me, that's fine. What other things you have? this guy. You own the duchy in here. There is no claimants to the duchy. This guy. No claimants? Oh, there is a claimant here. He would join me. Okay, so right click him, he invite him to the court. And as he says yes, then we can start pressing the claims. And this will have some sort of claim there. So that's great. He says yes. Perfect. So we have a claim. We claim of Upper Duchy of Brandenburg-Burgi. And it's owned by Duke, whatever his name is. Will that allow me to start the war? Unfortunately not, because I cannot press the weak claim. You can only press the weak claim if the ruler is the woman or the ruler is in here imprisoned. But hopefully that will allow me to keep this guy around. And if anything happens, he dies and the woman takes over. Or I don't know, he gets imprisoned for something silly. Then we can actually press the claim and do something with it. If not, I think in the meantime we'll start fabricating the claims as well ourselves. So let's grab our Chancellor. Let's see if we can get anyone better than that. No. Fabricate a claim on Provence, because why not? We can then start claiming more and more land from them. With 2 kingdoms I will be able to swear fealty to the Byzantium and basically start expanding more and more. Okay, also as this claim is going in here, we're slowly taking over this land, I realized that because my mother is no longer ruler of Byzantium, must have missed that somehow she died. So she's no longer ruler of Byzantium, this guy took over. He's my half-brother, funny enough, but we're no longer connected in here. So I may want to kind of get into his land and kind of take over with him. I'm really surprised that being a half-brothers we are not allies, but he's not allied with me. So we'll have to figure it out how to become his friend and how to ally each other. One of his sons, one of them got married to one of my daughters. That would be awesome. But we'll have to wait and see, because it's still 15 years left, so it may take a while. I can imprison somebody and imprison this dude. Let's do it just for fun. And we can immediately release him. And he can go away. That's fine. That's okay. I can usurp the title of Genoa. And what does it give me? I own it. That will improve my prestige. Oh, let's usurp it then, because why not? And does it give me anything? Not much, really. Apart of the fact that I own the title of the Republic of Genoa now. That's it, really. Kingdom of Lombardy. Let's check it out. Oh, I have a strong claim on Byzantium Empire. I didn't know that. I had it. Okay, so it actually stayed with me. So if Byzantium Empire is weak at any point in the game, which is not today, I can actually claim it. I can claim the empire. Do they have allies? Not really. So possibly, if I got stronger, I could claim the entire Byzantium Empire and be a massive, massive country in here. So that's not bad. That's not bad. Really not bad. So now I have to figure out the ways to get stronger. Obviously, having the other kingdom would be awesome. Having more retinues would be great. Having a lot of money for mercenaries, and we could actually win this conflict reasonably quickly, would be also great. Technology spread. Talking of which, military organization will give us more retinues. And we already said we want them. So why not? Let's have them. Improve keeps, we'll take that. And I'm hoping if this guy actually lives long enough, within the generation we can have Byzantium Empire. That's something we'll want to have so much. Also getting some other allies from other places would allow us to actually claim this war. So yeah, that would be helpful. So let me figure out who can we marry into. There's some sort of strong people there. Look at that, we look exactly alike. That's my cousin, by the way. Do you have children? You have a son that is quite young, but we could marry him into one of my daughters. And create quite a big alliance so I can claim Byzantium for myself. That would be great. That is something I would be really interested in. How many daughters I have? I have one daughter and plenty of sons, but that's fine. I can marry some princesses to them. Revoke the county of Genoa. Alright. I would, just to annoy him a little bit and take over his land, but he loves me now. So I'm not really sure. I'm tempted. On one hand, I'm really tempted to do it. On the other hand, I'm not sure. Because he owns what? 1, 2, 3, 4... 2 duchies and 4 counties. He's reasonably strong in here. I don't know. I don't really need this county that much from him. He doesn't even own it. Oh yeah, he owns it personally, but it doesn't really weaken him that much, this one county. And at this moment he loves me anyway. So I don't think I will be doing that. My chancellor died, so I need a new one. Let's place this dude. And keep fabricating them claims. I want another kingdom. I can as well, because we've been talking about it, that I don't really need the kingdom of Ancona that much. I can destroy it eventually. If I get another one, I will destroy it. If I have 2 kingdoms from here, I will destroy kingdom of Ancona and I should be fine. Well, creating any of the duchies grab me any land in here. Duchy of... Okay, show me the rule claims. That gives me nothing. Gives me nothing. Nothing. Not much, really. No. So there is no point of creating duchies yet. I don't need to split my forces too much, so it's okay. Alright, so as I said, I will come back to you when this thing is done. Okay guys, I managed to win this siege in here, and now I move my armies and he put his armies in here, so hopefully we can catch them in the battle now. And we can end the war reasonably quickly in one massive battle in here. As you can see, we did it. We went from misguided warrior into a tough soldier, so we got promoted during the fights. So I will be better at martial now, which is great. And we won this battle. We also captured this dude in here, so let's check him out. We can ransom him for 25 gold, and I will. Let's pause and let's see. They are going to... can't see really. Garismon, this one. Great, so we'll send them there. We lost the Chancellor, so let's grab a new one. Let's get him as a Chancellor for now. And ask him to fabricate a claim in Nice again. These guys, we can catch them there in the battle. Hopefully that will help us to end this war. Also, in the meantime, I actually managed to secure a few betrothals for my children. So hopefully, eventually, they will be able to marry other people. Whoa, King of Baden-Württemberg. I can actually make him do anything I want now. I could release him from prison as well. That's kind of interesting because now if I start a war on them, I could actually do anything I want. Okay. The only thing I can do really is to ransom him for 250 gold. Arrange marriage with whoever. Okay, so I cannot do that. Can I force the king like this dude? Arrange marriage between... No, I cannot do that. Okay, so I will just release him then, because there is no point of me keeping him in my ranks then. Release him for 600 gold, which is a lot, and that will help me quite a bit. They are going here, so let's chase them around. And after we do that, we'll go back here and start occupying this land. That should help us enough. Hopefully nobody will die in the battles, because my characters have a tendency of dying. I'm hoping that that's not going to be the case this time, because I have a perfect plan for this war, for this character, and hopefully we can continue with it. Will my son inherit though the claim? None of my children will until I die, so we'll not know until that happens, but hopefully he can. Okay, Tasso is often involved in fighting with other toddlers. That's a good news. He can get proud, rough, diligent, or cruel. Not bad traits. And I'm cruel myself, so yeah, go for it. He became cruel like his father. That's alright, I guess. Better traits to have, but I will take cruel. That will make him better at martial. Okay, the forest is not big enough for the barons. They demand hunting rights in the church lands after tracing all the game in the church side. Okay. One of the bishops will not like me for it, and he will like me. I'm kind of cynical, but would I go for it? Temperate, charitable, and brave. I would not allow that, no. On somebody's land, I would not allow to just take it, just because I feel like it. Okay, we're occupying this land. Let's split the forces in half and send them there. And we have a daughter. I have so many children that is unbelievable. Like the most fertile man in the history. Look at that. So many children. My state of diplomacy is really rubbish. I would like to change that, I think. So let's figure out where is diplomacy the best. Courtesing, diplomacy. I will select focus on that, because I think that would help us quite a bit. And in the meantime, we'll just have to siege this land, and that will end the conflict. We have to keep checking on Byzantium all the time, so let's check out on their armies. They lost some troops. What is their maximum they can get? It's not that huge. Retinues, obviously they have some retinues, but overall they can get 12, 17, 1800 troops. That's their maximum, 1900 troops. That includes retinues, okay. Okay, so the vassals want me to reduce the taxes, and I will say no way. Taxes stay high because I will need this money for future adventures there. actually quite good on money. What is my maximum troops I can get? Because maybe I can claim Byzantium now. Or at least when I get some alliance going. Military. I can have 1400, 14,000 even. Plus my 2,000 retinues. I'm almost equal to Byzantium in strength. I could actually take over the entire empire. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? I could do it. Princess, whatever her name is out of legal age. Okay. She became a duchess, detached priestess. She's also engaged to this 6-year-old. My son came of age. I have to marry my son. Hopefully with somebody huge. Yeah, who are you? You're some sort of countess, and that will end up in alliance. I don't want alliance like that. Really? There is not that many good people for my son to marry? Must be a shame. Okay. That's all you can do for yourself, my son. Go and have it. Have her. Diego, go do it. My other son can be educated, so let's give him some education. One of the vassals who dislike me the most, as always we do it that way. And this son is unlanded, so he will eventually want some land from us. Not really sure if I want to give him some land. I don't particularly want to. I would like to marry him maternally, even get rid of him. My other son, again. Educate a child. Anyone. Just have him. Take him away. 3,000 troops. They actually are raising more troops now. We may need to pull more troops myself. Just so this conflict is kind of secured there. Because if they march at this, they will completely destroy us, so we have to be ready for it. After these 2 sieges, we'll go and attack them there. So come on everybody, just go and march. We have this to counter and this one as well. And yeah, look at my children here. Let me just slow down the game so I can show you. I have this daughter engaged, this son engaged, this son not, but I have somebody else engaged here. I have 2 engagement going. I can engage her, I can engage other people as well. I have other sons in here I can engage to people. So hopefully we can actually get some decent claims. You dude. You even unnecessary dude lady. You are not married. Arranged marriage, arranged betrothal. Okay, you have temporary titles, so we can't do it. Well, maybe eventually we'll do it at some point. But yeah, with all the marriages I have going soon, hopefully I will be able to take over Byzantium. As I said, we took over this land, let's crush them forces and be done with this war. That should end it. That should completely end this conflict after we win this battle here. On the condition that my king isn't going to die in the war, because that's what he does. That's what my characters do. Managed to win this siege there. And now I become rough. That's great. I don't mind that. Also capture this baron. Well, I'm not surprised you capture him. He is blind. And blind people should not lead the armies. Ransom him. Ransom you. Whoa, quite a few people will make a lot of money from this. Not bad, not bad. Where are you going now? You are going to this one. I will go join you, and then I can get rid of most of my forces, really. That battle should end it. Alright, let's ransom you then. That's alright, that will pay us a lot. Let me just go to open settings in here. Okay, never mind with that. I will have to change few settings. I want the game to pause. So that's the one here. Message settings and we'll pause this game. That's what I want. Okay, now I can get rid of most of my army in here. So, oh, that would get rid of most of them in a very bad manner, so now I'm going to do that. Let's move them here. Let's move these guys around, perfect. Now, dismiss them. Retinues will be kept and everything else will be kept, so that's awesome. Move them here, they can start occupying this land here. We need a little bit more than that. So let's send 1000 men here and we should be done. Have only 9% left, 1% left, so that's not too bad, and after that we should be done with this conflict. But easier than I expected, really. After they joined the war I expected it to go tougher, but actually going quite nicely. We have 100% here, but since I'm already here, I will have this one first, so we can raid it for 13 gold. And that's the event as well. I would like to pause the game. Now, offer the peace. And force the peace, yes. And perfect. We got Lombardy for ourselves, which is great. Cool, cool, cool. Now I can get rid of... Okay, that's all my forces are getting... We got rid of all my forces, so that's all my retinues in here, in one spot. That's alright, and we'll have tons of money, look at that. Complete tons of money, so I could actually soon start a conflict with Byzantium and win it. If I use the mercenaries, I could actually gather quite a big army. Destroy Byzantium's armies first, quickly. As they cannot pull any allies into the conflicts because they all are kind of dependent to them. And then we should be fine. I'm really tempted to do it very, very soon. Let me just wait, check my children again, and we'll see what we can do about it. She will take a while to marry. He will take a while to marry. Should I wait 5 years? By that time my character can die. Well, we'll see about it in the next episode, guys. For now, thank you guys for watching. I can usurp the Duchy of Lombardy before we finish. Can't usurp from someone who is at war, so he's at war at the moment, so we'll leave it. Okay guys, so I think we're going to finish the episode in here. We've done actually quite a bit. We got captured this land. We can usurp the duchy, we can take over quite a bit in here. So I'm quite happy with it, and hopefully within the next 5 years we'll start a conflict with Byzantium. For now, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.